On to wage issues now. Labour Minister Thulas Nxesi says the national minimum wage is now at R21.69 for each ordinary hour. The new figures were published last night. The change will take effect from the 1st of March this year. And joining me now to talk more about this is Natasha Barnabas from Workforce Holdings. Natasha, many thanks for your time this evening. Let's start with some of the overall features of the updated national minimum wage. We have seen since 2018 a gradual increase for workers.
Sure, Rapiwa. So on the 1st of March 2020, the minimum base rate was adjusted to R20.76 per the hour. And farm workers and domestic workers in March 2020 to R18.68 and R15.57 respectively. This year, on the 1st of March 2021, R21.69 will be the new base rate, which is approximately 4.5% up from last year. Farm workers will be on level with the national minimum base rate of R21.69 per hour, and domestic workers are entitled to the minimum wage of R19.09 per hour, which is approximately a 23% hike.
That's a very good hike for them, but they are still under the national minimum wage, that being domestic workers. But we'll get into those issues in a moment. I'm very interested to know, how do businesses then deal with these increases, given that we are in the time of COVID-19 and a lot of sacrifices have had to be made?
Sure. So the current business model obviously would need to be revised. Businesses are currently under tremendous pressure during these unprecedented times, and the most vulnerable group of people affected have been the employees in the lower income bracket, that is the working class. So it is a step from government to protect this group of employees from exploitation, and at the same time, businesses will have to try and find a balance in terms of revising those business models in order to maintain the jobs and not cut on job positions in the workplace. It would be a best practice to actually maintain jobs instead of having a job loss situation.
Right, and so, please finish your thought.
No, that's fine. You can continue.
No, I just wanted to say, but creating that balancing act would be very difficult, given what we've just mentioned in terms of the economic challenges that we are facing. So you speak about restructuring their operating models, these businesses, but what else could be considered when we are looking to protect low-level workers?
So, this would depend on every type of business. A business would need to look at its operations as well as the profits and losses and where they can save on that. The business model would need to be dependent on a flexible model, something that furnishes a more practical and compliant staffing solution where they could get more value for money. So the model would need to definitely be reevaluated in order to have a look at this and streamline processes while trying to maintain the jobs in the workplace.
Very difficult balancing act that needs to be made there by businesses as well as individuals who hire domestic workers. That is Natasha Barnabas, who is from Workforce Holdings.